welcome to my favorite stream of the year. I love Tamashii Nations. I love San Diego Comic-Con, and today we're talking San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from Tamashii Nations. Packed room here. We got Issei and we got Brian chilling on the couch. We got Kevin doing his magic over there with the cameras, and I'm with my two best friends, Brandon and Amco. We got AJ, we got Justin. How you guys doing today?
Great. Look at this.
Pretty rad. How you doing, Justin?
I'm fabulous, man. No complaints.
Awesome. So, of course, everyone can see in front of us, we got 3 amazing Dragon Ball exclusives. If you're following on Instamashi, they're going to put some more high-res photos on there. If you're on Instagram, follow Instamashi or Bandai Collect. Going to put some really good extra images on there. But it's just so much fun to have them in front of you, tactile. So, Justin, first impressions.
Ooh, blown away. They look gorgeous.
Spiky.
Yes.
I like it.
Tamashii Nations is always big on spiky, and I love it. It's got such good angles and stuff like that. So why don't you just want to jump into it?
Yeah.
All right, where should we start?
Why don't we start in the middle?
Start in the middle.
You
All right.
first.
AJ.
All right, man. Like, look at this. I'm really digging the pearlescent look on him because the shoes are also pearlescent. And it's kind of fun to be like, he's got pearlescent shoes.
Yeah.
And it's a fun word.
Do you have pearlescent
I don't. I don't.
We're gonna have to get pearlescent shoes for San Diego, so
Yeah.
we can match Gohan's
We can match
energy
them.
here.
No, 100%. I'm digging on the hair. I love the clear parts and the pearlescent vibe. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Fun word.
Right?
Pearlescent is a fun word to say. I really dig on the aura effect. You know, we've had auras before on some of our exclusives and some of our figures. But what I like about this particular aura is it's got like the power-up tendrils, like the little purple lightning, and they're a little bit articulated to where you can kind of move it around the figure and stuff like that. So it just makes for a really, really amazing piece on your shelf. And yeah, I know people have been clamoring for Beast Gohan, and now they can get Beast Gohan again. So
Yeah.
With the effect part.
I like this effect part.
yeah, the
Like
effect-
in person, it looks really good.
yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be available for San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Do you want to
Oh yeah.
press the little
This
button?
one spins. Hang on, wait for it. How silly of me. Slowest moving ever. But you can see how fun this effect part is, that Gohan fits so snugly into it, and it just envelops him. It's so cool. So how much is Son Gohan going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, AJ? It's a test.
90.
$90. Comes with everything. Comes with the aura effect and everything. He has 3 extra faces. He has 3 extra sets of hands, and he has an arms crossed set of arms.
Like this?
That's how I
I don't want to
started
hit my
the
mic,
stream,
so
I
I'm not
think.
going to cross my arm.
Yeah.
I think I started it with my arms crossed.
Yeah, any SH figure that has the arms crossed, that's how I post them. I remember
Yeah.
M. Bison had it. Of course, Vegeta has a lot of them. And now, of course, Son Gohan, I'll have to pose him. Looking all cool with his arms crossed.
Mhm.
But-
Beautiful.
yeah, but speaking of Vegeta, my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, AJ, come on.
I know. You're as the big Vegeta guy, and I remember this. I know you love it. And what I really like is this base. I like when figures come with a stand because you know why? I like them in the stands because when I'm done posing them, I want them to stay still. So it's great that it comes with this. It's like sandy, like color. What? I know you guys.
Say the word.
You guys were saying that word ochre.
Ochre.
Okay, that's a word. That's a new color for me.
Yeah, someone from Tamashii put ochre, and we had to look it up to see how to pronounce it and B, what it meant. But it perfectly,
Earthy
matches
tone.
the earthy
I
tone.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from obviously the size and the weight and how amazing it is, I definitely like the colors. I think it just looks beautiful. It pops. I just love every second of it.
Yeah,
And since we live in California and there's earthquakes everywhere, I really appreciate the stand.
right, because it's a beefy boy.
Right.
So it's gonna hurt you.
Safety first.
Yeah. So to be honest, this wasn't on my radar because I have the original, but now that I see this one and the coloring and everything like that, now I have to explain to my wife why we have 2 grade 8 Vegetas in the household. But that's okay, right?
Yeah. He's a friend.
You can't have enough grade 8 Vegetas in the house.
You can't.
Can't.
There's no rule
There-
on quantities.
There is no rule. And last but not least, over here we have Great Demon King Piccolo. And I think the standout for this is that the amazing throne it comes with. It's got the skulls on the back. It's got another skull. And it is an amazing figure. I'm sorry, we didn't talk about the price for Grade 8 Vegeta. It is going to be $220 at San Diego Comic-Con. So $220 for Grade 8 Vegeta. And then back to Piccolo. Piccolo with the throne, the amazing throne, and the amazing detail on him. He is going to be $100. So AJ, what do you
That's
think?
great.
What do you think about Piccolo?
Honestly, with the throne and the way that the colors pop, I'm really digging him. I really like how it's looking. And you've already sold me. I already been sold on the throne when we had the pictures. So right off the bat, I don't know if I can line up, but how can I get this?
Right. No, it's amazing. So, Justin, what do you think of the Great Demon King Piccolo?
Oh, I think it's great, man. That throne, that really speaks volumes, and it actually pairs nicely with the Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challenger.
Right.
Holy smokes! Which, spoiler alert, is going to be available for purchase at San Diego Comic-Con.
The Tamashii Nation store exclusive will be available at San Diego Comic-Con?
That is what I'm telling you, buddy.
All right.
So I don't gotta go to Tamashii Nation.
I mean, you can always journey to New York City because we love it there. It's a second home for us. But if you want to save a trip, certainly go to San Diego Comic-Con to pick yours up.
If you want to be with the beautiful weather of San Diego
Yeah.
and pick up the Innocent Challenger, now's your opportunity at San Diego Comic-Con. So that's amazing. So again, just to recap, Son Gohan Beast is going to be $90. Grade 8 Vegeta is going to be $220, and Great Demon King Piccolo is going to be $100 with the throne. So
That's correct.
that is pretty amazing.
And then how do people get their hands on these?
Yeah, so we're going to be using the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive portal. So veterans of San Diego Comic-Con are probably very familiar with it if you sign up for autographs or exclusives with our companies. So that portal is going to open up on July 7th at noon. So you're going to go
Pacific.
to Pacific, yes. So you're going to go to the San Diego Comic-Con website, which I think is comic-con.org. You're going to go there. You're going to log in with your member ID. Anyone going to San Diego Comic-Con should have a member ID. The portal is only for attendees of San Diego Comic-Con who have a current badge for the event. And you're going to sign up. And the way it works is you're signing up for access to the Tamashii Nations booth. So you don't have to sign up for Vegeta and then sign up for Gohan and then sign up for Piccolo.
Oh,
if you sign up, you're going to be signed up just to have access to the booth, and you can purchase all of the exclusives. You can purchase up to 3 of each exclusive at the booth. So
Which is 3329.
3329. So yeah, so head on down to the Tamashii Nations. We're going to be hanging out at Tamashii Nations booth because that's kind of our home at San Diego Comic-Con. We just love it there. So you'll catch us there. So if you see us, come by and say hi.
Wave.
Wave. Yeah. We're going to do a little fishbowl.
Important to know with the portal, you'll get your confirmation after the portal closes.
Correct. The portal closes
Within 72
on,
hours.
Yeah, the portal closes on July 17th, and you should be notified by San Diego Comic-Con within 72 hours with a confirmation. They'll give you like a QR code and
With a time slot.
with a time slot, and you're going to bring that with you to our booth. There'll be someone there scanning to make sure that you're there at the right time. And once they scan you and they authorize you, you're going to come on in. You can purchase up to 3 of each of the exclusives.
So I can have 3 in there, 3 of that, and 3 of those.
A little gang of grade 8 Vegeta.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
man.
surrounding like Gohan or something like that. It is important to note that the timestamps for the portals will end in the mid to late afternoon, and after that, if there are any quantities that have not been claimed from the exclusive portal, those will be available to the general public. So if you miss out on getting a ticket for one of the days you're going to be there, if you're only there Thursday and you missed out on getting a ticket, just kind of hover around in the late afternoon, and we'll open it up as soon as we've gone through all of the reservations. So kind of a second chance.
That's pretty good. I like
We like second chances.
We really, really do.
We've gotten a few second chances.
Maybe a few. So, all right. So AJ, I'm obviously going to get all of them. If you had to just get one, what is it?
So I'm not gonna take this away from you. So I'm gonna go straight into the Piccolo.
Oh no, Justin's he's a throne kind of guy. Justin.
I know.
Okay, I will let you have your grade 8, and I will go with Gohan.
I'm very excited. I'm glad that you guys were magnanimous. Don't worry, you guys can all get all of them. I was just playing a little, little fun game with you guys.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. So in the comments, make sure you let us know what is your favorite of the 3 Dragon Ball exclusives. Remember to follow Instamashi and Bandai Collect on Instagram. That's going to be the best way for you to get some more high-res pictures with some cool poses of these figures.
Okay.
But
And then reminder again, how much for each?
Grade 8 Vegeta is going to be $220.
Okay.
Gohan is going to be $90, and Piccolo is going to be $100 with the throne.
Available at booth 3329.
That is correct. Booth 3329. Going to go get your exclusive portal access through the Comic-Con website on July 7th, closing on July 17th. You'll be notified from Comic-Con within 72 hours. It'll give you a day and a time slot. So when you sign up, you're going to say, hey, I'm only going to be there Thursday, so give me a Thursday time slot. And they'll give you a time slot. Come to the booth. Super duper easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Right.
trying to simplify things for everyone. I know everyone wants to get the Tamashii Nations exclusives, and every year it's just a mad dash to get them.
Right. And this way you can kind of plan your day around Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
There's so many things to do, a lot of panels to go to, and lots to see. So now you just have to worry about coming at your designated time.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait in line for like 5 hours.
Exactly.
I'm going at 1 o'clock on a Thursday, going to get my exclusive. Sure, come by earlier. We'll have other things for sale at the Tamashii Nations booth you can pick up. So
And we'll be there for crying out.
we'll be there. We'll be in a little fishbowl. I think there's so many comments like that we're missing something.
We are.
I mean, they've been such a good audience. We might as well.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we why don't we move the Dragon Ball stuff off to the side?
Okay.
I can do that.
This.
Let me turn off the turntable here.
Is you. Bum, 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 bum,
All
bum,
right.
bum,
You
bum,
guys
bum,
all saw the
bum.
silhouette. Everybody knew
There
this
you
bad
go.
boy was coming. Oh, sorry, Kevin. You want to go?
Oh, you want this?
We go to this guy here. There we go.
Oh, I like that camera angle.
Ooh.
All right. So Justin,
Oh,
Monster Arts -1 Godzilla, 2023.
23.
I mean, right off the bat, I mean the coloring is just amazing. The power up for the heat blast. You know, what can you say about such a
Oh, it's those pearly whites, those amazing dorsal fins, everything about this, and his feet. My goodness, loving the Godzilla feet.
He's got the big
I
feet.
He's gonna put a footprint right in your collection, and I love every bit about that.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be San Diego Comic-Con if we did not have a Godzilla exclusive. So this will be available not only at 3329, the Tamashii Nations booth, it will also be available at the Godzilla booth, which is 3345. This one you don't need a reservation for. You can just come line up, and you can pick up to 3 of these amazing Godzilla SH figure arts, or monster arts, sorry.
Yes.
Ooh, it's got trouble.
But is there anything else that you want to show about this?
I think there is. Comes with a little effect. All right, let's. AJ was supposed to do this part. I didn't.
Sorry, I've been getting some clear
I didn't
notes out
practice.
here.
All right. I mean,
And you can even have it just a little bit out. You can. It's up to you how you want to display it. If you want to leave a nice little gap.
yeah. It's
But-
your figure. You do what you want with it.
Yeah. Look at how gorgeous
We're not
that
here to
is.
tell you how to play with your collectible.
Right. That's not for us to judge, right?
Yeah. So the -1 event exclusive Godzilla is going to be $160. It will be available at the Tamashii Nations booth, which again is 3329, and the Godzilla booth, which is 3345. You don't have to get an exclusive ticket through the raffle. The raffle is not the raffle. The reservation is only for the Dragon Ball. Godzilla is fair game. You can just come
Walk
to the
right up.
well. Might be a line for this bad boy.
No, I was telling you here for Godzilla.
Yeah,
And I've been
no
told
part,
from
no,
the
no part to seize.
And I've been told from the side that the reservations are the only guaranteed way to get our Dragon Ball exclusives.
Absolutely.
Correct.
You're playing with fire if you decide to just chance it and oh maybe there'll be some left. There are daily allocations, and if everyone comes for the reservations, there may not be enough left over for people at the end. So if you really want to get it, make sure that you have a reservation.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I think what are we missing, Justin?
I think that's everything, Dave. I'm pretty excited about that.
It is pretty cool. So again, San Diego Comic-Con is our favorite. You know, if you go, there's a Tamashii website. I believe if you go to Instamashi, I'm sure there's a link in bio. We'll put a link.
We'll
in
put
our
a
bio.
link in the chat. We should be able to do that.
Yeah, we'll throw a link in the chat. It's the Tamashii Nations exclusive portal for San Diego Comic-Con. There you can get a little more detail on the Dragon Ball figures that we posted.
That's step by step on how the portal works.
Step by step on how the portal works. It'll kind of give you like a visual guide if you've never used the portal. If you never use it, it's super duper easy. You should
just
get
step through it.
You step right through it, like
And you
it's
get cool
Dr.
photos
Strange.
of the product.
You should get an email from Comic-Con letting you know that the portal is open. But just in case you don't, maybe the day before, look on the Comic-Con website for where the portal will be. That way you can bypass some people who don't know where they're going.
And it's quite possible that at what it was said July 7th at noon Pacific, don't be discouraged if all of a sudden you just can't get in, or the whole world's trying to get in at that time. It is open for several days. Just be patient and you'll get in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just keep refreshing that page. I mean, anyone who's going to Comic-Con who's bought badges or gone through the hotel process, you're very aware that everyone is doing it at the same time. So just be patient. If you're going all 4 days, all 5 days counting preview night, just kind of,
Pace yourself.
pace yourself. Maybe
Oh.
try to go Sunday. Like I said, there'll be daily allocations. So if you have a reservation, we will have a figure for you. So if Sunday is your slow day and you want to catch it up on Sunday, do that. If you're kind of guy like us who just want to get out of the way, sign up for Thursday.
Yeah, I like to get my shopping done quick.
Yeah, because then you can enjoy panels. It frees you up. Then you know your budget for the other Tamashii Nation stuff you're gonna
Are
buy.
you going to be eating that night?
The Innocent Challenger and
You
the
got
everything
Innocent
else.
Challenger and whatever else
Yes.
Tamashii Nations is going to surprise us with at San Diego Comic-Con.
100%. There's a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
Tamashii loves to surprise and delight, and I think you're going to be very excited.
Yeah, and then San Diego Comic-Con is July 24th through the 27th, with the 23rd being preview night. So make sure you come by, come say hi to us, tell us how much you love Tamashii Nations. Let us know in the chat what's your favorite Tamashii Nation exclusive, including the Godzilla one, if that was your favorite.
It's gorgeous.
But yeah, Anything else from the couch?
Yes, actually.
All right.
The link does tell you how to purchase, so there's a
Oh, yeah.
step-by-step for
We
it.
said that.
Yes.
So yeah,
Okay.
so if you go to the Tamashi web link that Kevin has put on the website on the screen, it also should be in the chat of each of the individual platforms that we're streaming on. It'll take you directly to a very, very detailed page that'll show you more pictures of these, a little more description, have the price, and how to get them. So
Yes.
make sure you go there and make sure you're following Instamashi and Bandai Collect across all the platforms. Actually, Instamashi is just Instagram. Make sure you're following us on all those platforms. That's where we'll post more high-res photos as it gets closer to the event. If we have any kind of other videos or anything that we'll be posting, news announcements, that's the best place to keep up with Tamashii Nations is either Instamashi on Instagram or Bandai Collect across all of the social platforms.
So shout out to OB and Reno.
Yeah, Obi and Reno, modern in the chat from Japan, holding it down. So we love those guys, and hopefully they'll love us back.
No.
I need it. I'm a needy. I don't.
This
just give the
room
love.
is full of love, Dave. You should be satiated with the amount of love headed your way.
Absolutely. So we hope to see you at San Diego Comic-Con later on in July. Make sure on July 7th you sign up for the portal so you can guarantee yourself some of these Dragon Ball exclusives. Remember, Tamashii Nations will be at booth 3329. Godzilla will be at booth 3329 and booth 3345, where it'll be a Godzilla-centric booth. So Godzilla fans, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. We've seen the renderings, and it's going to blow you away.
Yes.
If you came last year and you were odd at that, this year is going to just blow it out of the
Get
water.
the oohs and the ahs.
Yeah, and as always, the Tamashii Nation booth will be the booth of the show. You don't want to miss it. If you come by the side, you'll see a little clear window, and you're going to see these mugs live streaming throughout the entire show. So hope to see you guys there. Make sure you're following Instamashi and Bandai Collect across all social platforms. And until next time, talk to you later.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Bye. So that forever.